Dobry day.
Zdravejte!
And welcome back to our little Bulgarian adventure.
Once again, Bulgarian summer strikes. It's been very hot.
It's been boiling.
Yes, we started this week with a trip out.
Yes, we went to see Ivan and Teresa up near Silistra.
Yeah, we had a lovely, day,
days.
night and morning. And the pool, excellent.
Yeah, it was wonderful. We thought we got a big enough one, but we decided now after this we haven't. We need to make a bigger one for next year.
So next year, another pool.
Maybe.
We'll
see. But yes, it was a lovely day. Really enjoyed it. Lovely food, lovely weather.
Yeah.
Only downside was mosquitoes.
Yes, but you can't have everything.
Yeah. We don't get so many here, but we get flies.
We get flies. Boy, do we get flies.
But touch wood, not many mosquitoes.
No. So, but yeah, we had a lovely weekend. Thank you very much.
Yeah, we came back with eggs and honey and wine and all sorts.
From rakia.
Yeah. Honey with chocolate in from their neighbour who makes it himself.
Yeah.
So that is delicious.
It is.
Max is a definite favourite.
Definitely. So we looked at the weather forecasts and the temperatures were just going up and up and up.
Yeah, we decided there was no work getting done in those temperatures.
Definitely not, no.
So on Wednesday,
we decided we'd have a day out.
We'd been meaning to go to Shumen National Plateau and the big monument there.
Oh, for over a year now.
Over a year. Yeah, longer probably.
Probably, yes.
We thought it's high up. It's the highest point around here for quite a way.
There'll be a nice breeze.
Hopefully we'll get a breeze.
And there were trees there, so we could get some shade as well.
Yeah.
So we decided Wednesday, the hottest day of the week, where temperatures tipped 46 degrees in Shumen, apparently.
Yeah, they did during the day.
We went and stood on top of the mountain.
But yes, it was very impressive. All of it was very impressive. The
monument, the plateau, the woodlands, everything. In fact, this is what we did. Today we've got a day out, and you may not recognise it from this particular direction, but this is the monument in Shumen. It was built to commemorate 1,300 years of the founding of the Bulgarian state. This is the way in, and let's see exactly what is in store for us. And as you can tell if you read Bulgarian, or even if you don't, that it was opened on the 28th of November 1981. Now we're here on a Wednesday morning, and apart from a couple of guys doing some work here, we seem to have the place to ourselves. Now if you've ever been to Shumen or travelled along the road from Varna towards VT and onto Sofia, you'll have probably seen the monument up on the hill. Now this is the view from the top of the steps. You can climb from Shumen all the way down there, up the steps all the way to the monument. We're informed it's over 1,000 steps. I don't know, we didn't, we drove to the car park. But if you're feeling particularly energetic, this is the way to go. And once you reach the top of the steps, this is the first sight that greets you. You can see Lynn down, well maybe you can't see Lynn down there at the bottom of the picture. That gives you some idea of the scale of these particular sculptures. We will try and find out who these particular sculptures are of, but they are enormous. This one in front of me, the man has got to be at least 20 metres tall, the horse 25. And here he is again from a different angle. It just shows just how immense these things are. You can see the chain at the bottom to keep people away from the statues. Yep, those posts are at least a metre tall, so it's big. This is a particularly imposing statue leaning forward out of the rock. We think it's Boris Mikhail, but we could be wrong. That's what it says in the writing, but we will try and find out a bit more information and tell you as and when we can. Once again, you can't get over the sheer scale of this particular piece of architecture. The monument is massive. On this side you've got these murals on the inside of the walls that lead up to these absolutely immense concrete pillars. Now I'm told there's something like 10 million tons of concrete used building this place, and I can well believe it. This is another angle of those friezes, I guess they are, on these pillars. Yes, the sculpture on top appears to be a lion, which is quite a recurring theme in Bulgarian sculpture. I see them all over the place. But yes, there he is up there on top of the tallest pillar guarding the monument. Here's another view of Shumen from the monument, and you can see off into the distance, heading west, all the way across to the mountains. A little bit hazy today, but still spectacular. Along this fence line here, you'll see lots of padlocks. I think this is the True Love padlocks that you see in a lot of places. This is the Shumen version of it. Some of the padlocks have been engraved with initials, dates, and they're all here for anyone to come along and have a look at. Just an indication of scale. In the bottom right hand corner there's some children walking towards us. In this area you have some fire pits for having barbecues, tables, chairs and seats so you can eat your food, all within range of the monument there. You've even got this stone fire pit that you can have a bonfire, campfire. And camping is allowed here, so you can pitch a tent, have a sleep and wake up with the monument right on your doorstep. I'm going to show some of these signs. If you want to know what they say and want to translate them, pause the video. This area is called the forest school. Lynn's looking at a device which shows animals and their footprints. There's a blackboard. There are benches for the children to sit. There's another blackboard type of thing where they put their names. There are also some lean-to structures which are basic shelters. They also have an animal search and boards displaying information about animals, and in case the real animals aren't there, they've got a selection of animals you can look for: deer, snakes, rabbits, wolves, foxes, all sorts. And we've come for a little walk through the woods. Hopefully I'm not bouncing up and down too much for you, but we just thought we'd show you just how peaceful, how tranquil, how beautiful it is here. And it's very cool. There's a little breeze blowing and the temperature is absolutely spot on. there are various signs through the woodland walks. On the right hand side there you can see it's all in Bulgarian. On the left hand side it's in Braille. That's why you can't actually see anything on there, but the dots are there. So I assume that's Bulgarian Braille. I don't read either, so I can't help you. We've made it through the woodlands to one of the panoramic viewpoints. Now this is the view over Div Diodovo. It's just to the south of Shumen. The place we're standing is actually on top of an escarpment which has a rock monastery in it. They're basically caves, but you can't see them from here because we're standing right above them. And after a walk through the woods, what could be better than a little go on the swings? You haven't done that for a while, have you?
No.
So you can see we had a really good day out there. Now, a couple of corrections of mistakes I made, obviously. The number of steps is actually 1,300, not just over 1,000. And I'm reliably informed that each step represents a year from the founding of the Bulgarian state to when the monument was opened.
1,300 years.
1,300 years.
It only took 2 years to build.
Which is quite impressive.
Very impressive. They also, the lion on top of the monument, that's 1,000 tons of granite.
Which again is quite impressive. And I did say that there'd been 10 million tons of concrete used. I'm actually told it's 10 million cubic metres of concrete. So just to get the facts right.
And the mosaic is the biggest in Europe.
In Southwest Europe, yes.
Yeah. It's really, really impressive.
Oh, it's immense.
And we'd seen the pictures like you've now seen, and we thought, oh, it might be worth a visit, but going to see it,
wow,
is just, you stand there and feel awed by it.
Yeah.
And although the cubist representation of figures and that, you think wouldn't be that expressive, they've got the sculptures have great expressions. Yes. They really are good. You get drawn into them. Yeah.
If you're in this area, going past this area, whatever, try and fit in a visit. It is well worth it.
Yes, and it's not expensive.
No.
It's 4 lev for an adult, so we paid 8 lever to get in. But if you're a family with 2 children, it'll only cost you 6 lever.
For all of you.
For all of you. So we thought that was a nice bonus for families.
Definitely, yeah. If you go on the last Monday of each month, it's free.
It is free, but the money all goes to supporting and the upkeep of the monument, which is kept really well.
Oh, very well. You see a lot of statues from that particular time, that monuments and things, that are not looked after particularly well. Well, this is an exception.
Yes.
This is in excellent condition.
And all the surrounding amenities that you've got there. There were people camping in the big field.
There were, yes. Yeah.
We're not sure if you can. We assumed because they were there that you could camp there. Yeah. But there was no sign saying anything, so if you camp there, I presume it's free.
Yeah.
And then the National Plateau Park, I say we didn't do a tenth of it, did we?
No. That is worth many visits over many months.
Yeah, it was wonderfully cool. It was wonderfully well kept and well looked after.
Yeah.
There's caves there, there's rock monasteries, there's plenty to do and see. We thoroughly recommend it.
Yes.
And that's all free of charge.
It is. We got back on Wednesday and then we had a storm.
Yes.
Which was overdue, and it brought the temperatures down, which brought us through to Thursday, where it was 20 degrees cooler than it had been on Wednesday.
Yeah, which is quite a drop.
And it was lovely.
It was. It did rain on and off most of the day, some couple of heavy torrential downpours, but most of it was just light rain. And we were both sitting there thinking, God, this is how we used to look forward to a sunny day in the UK in the summer. We now look forward to the odd rainy day we get.
We're back to warmer temperatures now. The sun's out, the sky is blue, etc., etc.
Yes, so but it is a little, because we've had the rain, it is a little bit cool.
It is. But temperatures will rise again a bit. But,
I think we're back to 30s by the way.
Let's hope we don't get back up to the mid-40s. Oh, that was hot.
It was too hot.
Well, one thing that I do have to announce and thank people for, we passed our milestone.
Yes, we got to 1,000 subscribers on Saturday night, I think, when we were at Ivan and Teresa's.
So thank you, every one of you who has subscribed, whether you've been from us from the very beginning or just joined us. Yeah. It's brilliant to have you with us. Joining in the adventure. So carry on watching and we'll keep bringing you this stuff.
Yes, it does now mean we get a little bit of money off YouTube.
So that
Which
goes
will all be
towards the
going
cat
towards
food.
our cat food and dog food bill. I think so far we've done something like one leather 20.
But we're not letting it go to our heads.
We're not.
No.
So, but thank you very much for all your subscriptions.
Brilliant, thank you. And something else we have to look forward to tomorrow. 2 of our sons have birthdays.
Yes, I managed to have them both on the same date, 5 years apart, Scottish twins.
So happy birthday, David and Angus.
Yeah, happy birthday to you both, boys. I hope you have a fantastic day.
I'm sure you will.
And I'm sure we'll speak at some point.
Yeah. So answer your phone, Angus. So I think that's probably about it for this week.
Yeah, we had a lovely week.
We have.
We feel like we've had a bit of holiday, don't we?
Yep, so back on with the work next week, weather permitting. So until then, it's time for us to say,
Stay safe.
be well.
Skoro.
Skoro.